What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chill Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about scent control regimens and everything you can do to help keep human odor from following you into the woods while you're deer hunting. Where some people don't think it's necessary, but we like to err on the side of caution because if we're out in the woods, we want to be as undetectable as possible. Let's do our shout outs for the video. Today's shout outs will be WV Toy Hunter Steve and Eric Grosick. Thank you so much, guys, for your comments on previous videos. We do shout outs like that on every video now, so if you comment below, we might pick you out for a shout out in a future video. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around and hang out with us. So let's address something that you will likely see on social media these days about scent control. There's gonna be those people who don't believe in it at all. You're gonna see tons of comments on hunting Facebook pages or Instagram pages or Twitter, and they usually go something along the lines of, my wife's brother's best friend's dad's grandpa never uses scent control and smokes a cigarette and he always kills deer. Or you'll see people who are like, the biggest deer I ever saw in my whole life was downwind of me and I just came from work and I smelled like diesel fuel. That's great and all, and I'm not saying you have to have a scent control program in order to kill deer, especially if you strictly gun hunt. You really don't need a lot of a scent control program for that kind of a situation. I can't speak for anybody but myself on this topic, so I will only give you guys the things that I do and the things that I think. I actually had an entire video filmed all about scent control and stuff, and you know what? I just pushed it aside. I never ended up editing it until a couple of weeks ago. I listened to an outstanding podcast on Smackdown Outdoors podcast, and he had a guest on there named John Eberhart. Now that podcast with John Eberhart, it kind of rekindled the fire and passion within me to make this video and go ahead and push it out to you guys so that way we can all learn together, and if there's anything that somebody doesn't agree with, we can talk it out, right? And we can learn from there. Even if you're not a podcast fan, shoot over to Smackdown Outdoors podcast and listen to that episode with John Eberhart. I'll drop a link below. Long story short, he's a huge proponent of scent control programs, and he is so strict on his scent control programs, he never worries about the wind. Doesn't even consider the wind when he goes in and hunts right where big bucks are living. And by the way, if you doubt who he might be, he has over 50 record book white-tailed deer. So he's probably somebody that we could trust and listen to, right? So go on over to Smackdown Podcast and check that out. Let's get into my tips. And who am I? I'm just some guy with a camera and some lights. All right, first you're gonna follow me to my garage. Boom! Right here. This is tip number one. So, dead downwind makes some detergent, and it's supposed to be unscented, but man, is it expensive. And look how little this thing is. This is 40 ounces. Most big name detergent companies these days have a free and clear. It's zero perfumes, zero odors, and this stuff is 160 ounces, and it was cheaper than the dead downwind detergent. And this stuff, if you open this up and you smell it, it has no odor. You open this up and somehow it has an odor. So I'm not sure what's up with that. So that's my first tip. We wash everything that I plan to wear on a day I'm gonna hunt or that I'm going to hunt while wearing gets washed with no scent soap. I don't care if it's the towel I'm drying off with I take a shower before I go hunting, right? That towel gets no scent washed. The underwear and drawers and sweatpants I wear out to the property gets washed in no scent. What I wear while hunting, washed in no scent. The clothes that I pack for photographs in case we kill a big buck, it's washed in no scent. I don't want any detergent smells following me out to the woods. That's number one. Now I do use the dead downwind fabric softeners, and that's simply because I don't know very many companies that make an unscented fabric softener. I mean, it's okay. It works. Welcome to my shower. Boom. Scent away. I don't really care what brand. I just make sure that I use a scent-free shampoo and detergent. But the worst part of this stuff is this stuff will dry you out like no other. I mean, your skin will get dry. So, on top of that, Eucerin fragrance free. That's right, lotion. I'll be lotioning up after I use that no scent soap, because if you hunt a day, 2, 3 days in a row and you use this stuff, you will be dry as the Sahara. So I have that no scent lotion. Neutrogena has a fragrance free hand cream. This stuff is amazing when your hands, your knuckles, your fingernails start getting like real dry and crispy from all the wind. Goose hunting, my hands get so dry goose hunting. I will use a fragrance-free lotion even when I'm goose hunting, because I don't want fragrances getting onto my random hunting gear. So there's another tip for you. Deodorant. Scentaway makes this deodorant, again, it doesn't seem like the best product, and it's expensive, so I have actually gone to using this. I've gone to the Arm & Hammer Ultra Max Unscented Advanced Sweat Control Anti-Perspirant 48 Hour. Now, I've gone to using this stuff every single day during season. During season, I don't ever wear a scented deodorant. Now, is that a bit much? Maybe. But this stuff works really, really good. It doesn't leave like any nasty stuff in your armpit, and you are scent-free. You can jump right in the shower, shower off, and you don't have to worry about scrubbing super hard to get a fragrance out of there. All right, so you see these sweet buckets? I do not spend the extra money for those scent-free containers that, you know, people are always selling. They're expensive, man. They're like $40, $50, $60, $100. I just use a Tupperware bucket. I mean, I think I bought this at Target. I don't know. All hunting clothes and gear go in one of these buckets or in the bed of the truck on the way to the property. I don't want nothing stinking. I don't want this stuff to smell like my dog. I don't want it to smell like dinner last night. I don't want it to smell like dirty diapers. I want it to smell scent-free, so it goes in the container. We will take a different face mask, or we will spray down with some kind of scent-killing agent, or with some kind of a cover scent. We will spray our mask, because your facial hair, your face, your skin, your breath stinks so bad. So we will do that. We also always change socks if we go back to the truck. Now, if we sit in the stand all day, it's not a big deal. But if we go back to the truck, we will switch socks, because boots and feet create a lot of odor. Oftentimes, I will also change out our undershirts if we go back to the truck. If we do a morning and evening sit, I will not wear the same undergarments, because that stuff absorbs a lot of odor off your body. Now, are we getting into a little bit of extremes? Maybe, but like I said, I want to do everything in my power to remain undetectable. If that big buck comes around the corner and he smells one little hint of my funky armpits, I mean, it could ruin your day, right? And you may never even know that he was even there. He might smell you before you even see him. So let's just take that side of caution, and we just do what we can, right? If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it as good as you possibly can. Joey recently bought one of those little ozone things for inside of his vehicle. We did go ahead and plug that in the other day. It smells okay. Joey also has like a little ozone thing that circulates through his clothes. I don't have one of those. He really likes it. He really believes in that, and I think his clothes do smell like nothing, which is great. I personally, during hunting season, no air fresheners go in my truck, no fragrances go in my truck, no shampoos on the carpet. If I do vacuum it out, I use a vacuum here at home, because I don't want some funky dog butt odor from, you know, the community vacuum at the local car wash to stink up my truck. We do not go into fast food restaurants in our hunting gear. We will change out, or we will not go there. That's one of the benefits of bringing your own lunch, is you don't smell like McDonald's, Burger King. I mean, that stuff stinks. Imagine how hard that stuff will stick to your boots when you go inside of a greasy fast food restaurant. So just consider that as well. The thing I saved for last was what I call my cheat. My cheat is scent killing and cover scent products. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear this stuff. That's why I saved it to last. A lot of people don't want to hear the ads. People don't want to hear stuff getting thrown out there. They don't want to hear certain names. So again, I'm not telling you have to buy these products. This is what we use and we have found success with, and that we are very, very, very happy with. Texas Raised Hunting Products makes Scent Guardian. They make a cover scent and a no scent. This stuff works incredibly well. You guys can go to Texas Raised Hunting Products website, use Shield25. If you're interested, nobody's making you do it. I don't want to hear the stuff at the bottom of the comments. Somebody in the comments, I guarantee it, somebody in the comments will be like, this is just an advertisement for scent products. Yes, absolutely, this is advertisement, because I'm advertising something that we enjoy using and that we truly believe in. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like our videos, which we hope you do, comment, like, and subscribe and hang out with us for a little bit longer. We are so happy that we crossed 1,000 subscribers, but obviously we want to keep growing, right? We want to keep building this up, get this momentum going, and it's the middle of deer season, so of course I'm hyped, and we're going tomorrow morning. We got a break in the wind tomorrow morning. We're going to be out there, and we're going to be using all of our scent control techniques to remain undetectable. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck!